pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
Safe, my love.
Time to press
I'm
ahead.
here. I won't let anything happen to you.
You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
I should speak up.
Also has
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions. This adventurer lark is rubbish. Should have listened to me, Dar. Become a tanner. Bet they're gasping for tanners in Baldur's Gate.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. How dare you? Accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'd have thought you knew your own kind. I'm a halfling, you oaf.
Maybe even are.
It is you, most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot.
Frago's Flophouse. Enter as strangers, leave as friends. No vacancies at this time.
rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happened.
I'd probably break his nose. Good.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business.
Defender of the people.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business.
There's no time to waste.
Can't give up now. Can't slow down.
Jerez's caress also has. It's got rooms.
Just think, soon you will feel this skin after all this time.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
I wouldn't dare guess at them. Look at you. You're exhausted. Haven't we lingered
Can't
long
risk
enough?
being in open view.
We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Bet I can crack that open.
Your lockpicking is attracting attention. Tread carefully.
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin after all this time. Not long before we leave scouring places like this, but
The pride of the gate.
I will not. It is our chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
Still alive, so that's progress.
The master plans to expand his territory. Take Candlekeep. Maybe even Arm.
Oh, I'm sure he has plans. But I wouldn't dare guess at them.
Couple turns should do it.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return to the ceremony.
The runaway is still missing. Nothing happens until he's found. Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin.
These boots have seen
All
everything.
this time.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? You bumped your head recently. Didn't you spot them by the gate? Big metal bastards, even bigger swords. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
The master plans to expand his territory. Take Candlekeep. Maybe even Arm.
Your stealing has caught someone's attention. What will you do? You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time, but something tells you next time you won't be so lucky. Your light fingers have attracted attention. It seems an explanation may be in order. You'll walk free for now, but your stories won't land so well if you're caught again.
He plans to expand his territory. Feel the sun on our skin after all this time.
What path lies before me? Let's see.
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind. Part of me will miss it.
Is our chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
Also has rules. And all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard. His territory.
Less of them. Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
We have time.
I need a quick word.
What if they build a machine that can drink points? Put half the bloody city out of jobs, that.
This time.
It's to start over. And I will gladly do so.
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
Look, Sheres's caress isn't just
and
about
all-round
wetting your
pleasant folks,
whistle.
from what I've heard.
Dancing, dinner. And if a patron confuses me for a member of
Pleasure isn't just
I'd
physical.
probably break his good point.
That doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drow. They're twins.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Mash the button, right? Anytime, no thought process. Just mash the button.
It took him a little while to change it. It took him a little while, but you know, we got there.
꼬꼬마 형이 확실히 잘 긁는데 약간 중요한 순간에 결국 최배왕 형이 한 번 횡으로 피하는 그 상황에서 유리하게 가져가. 이것도 지금 꼬꼬마 형이 피하려고 했던 것 같은데 안 됐죠. 콤보 측면 돌리고 찍고 확정. 와, 이게 히트 대시에서는 데미지 보정이 들어가니까 찍어서 고데미지 갈 수 있는 콤보로 가죠. 근데 꼬꼬마 형 경기력이 나쁜 건 아니다. 엄청 좋은데? 굳이 따지면? 그러니까 잘했는데 그 약간 한 끗 차로 진 게 많아요. 보니까. 좋지. 압박 무서워요. 와, 체리베리 망고 형이 얘기했었죠. 지는 컵킥을 잘 써야 이긴다. 증명하는 컵킥. 아, 이 상황 너무 많이 나와. 지금 히트버스트 쓰려다가 스매시를 계속 맞고 있기 때문에 타이밍 싸움에서 지금 최배망 형이 다 가져가고 있죠. 버스트 때문에 좀 망한 판들이 많은 것 같습니다. 분노 미드. 와, 파크 계속 쓰기. 멀리서 찍히나요? 안 켜, 안 켜. 안 켜, 그냥. 힐링 팩터. 통발 노리나요? 이제 횡신 한번 들고 스매시. 느낌이 왔죠. 와우. 확실히 버스터랜다. 버스트가 제 생각에는 아껴 써야 되는 것 같아요.
킥 맞으면
그러니까
개념
콤보에서
없다고 해요?
그런데 왜 맨날 저런 컷킥 맞은 개념 없다고 하냐고요? 그럼 제가 상대를 칭찬하면서 와 진짜 잘 썼다 이러면은 재미없죠. 그거 다 대본이에요, 대본. 저 징징거리는 거 대본? 뭐라 하는 거 대본. 와. 야, 이거는 그냥 무난하게 채배망 형이 너무 잘해서 이겼던 그런 경기였네요.
He wants to be able to try to wrap it up, but CBM 1-2 steps ahead of him. You gotta imagine he was the one watching all the match footage.
Wow, no handshake though.
어, 시체에서 미쳤고.
Gladiator 3, bro. He said hell no.
What is going on today?
자, 일단 이렇게 경기였고요. 두 번째 경기도 볼만하겠다, 시간이.
That he can play. That's why he's one of the best players in the world, because of that sense, because of the way that he can play defensively.
자, 라이프 대 더존입니다. 두 번째 경기. 여기까지 제가 딱 놓쳤던 경기인데 마침 쉬는 시간이라 다 볼 수 있을 것 같습니다. 근데 놈진이 진짜 레전드긴 하네요. 모두
Pleasure isn't just physical.
Shapeshifter's key unlocks the door. Interesting. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
The master plans to expand his territory. A candlekeep, maybe even art.
Might be useful. Blood near the bed.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed. The blood you noticed earlier still remains on the floor.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Hear me out.
What's inside?
It'll make you feel better.
I just want some.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you.
Everyone is caressed is a...
I know you have.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again? A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine, I'll bite. What's your theory? Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move! Is that blood? No, never mind.
I put it on especially for you. Stop for
How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them has to keep it.
Fascinating.
I don't care how
If
big
you won't
they
help
are.
us,
I'll
we'll
give
be
you
sensitive. We've had nothing but scraps.
May Ilmates that guide your footfalls, stranger.
Exactly this.
Thank you. Now Brilgor's name has been cleared, we can extend our help to the refugees once more.
Looks like we're opening back up to the refugees. No rest for the wicked.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
Open up.
Narlo Essi. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet Geshan Kirkaros built the open-hand temple B. Gardenson, gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Alvin Muffle Fieldwick gave his fortune to the poor Millie Runbarrel, killed by unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
자, 너의 이름은 이 거품인 이유. 자고 일어난 직후 쌩얼이 이렇게 예쁜 여주인공 미치아를 주인공으로 씀. 이게 뭐 어때서요? 야, 예쁘긴 하다. 반면 미치아가 이렇게 생겼으면 10만 명도 안 봄. 아, 왜요? 아, 센 귀엽잖아. 왜 그래요? 예. 잠깐만요. 리얼 아무도 안 봄. 아, 센츠하 좀 개그치 안 보긴 할 것 같은데. 내친김에 다른 역캐들한테도 넣어보자. 따봉. 아, 따봉이에요. 아, 예. 야, 건강해라 너는. 건강해라. 야, 씨. 신카이 마코토는 미야자키 하야오 발톱 때만도 못하다는 설이 있다. 아, 반박을 할 수가 없네요. 예.
I'm here. I won't let
Pleasure isn't just physical, it's a state.
The absolute armies, Lacey.
Doesn't make any sense.
You will when you've met the drow.
So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
Of course.
I suppose you've earned it.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come again.
It depends.
15 noses.
Lord Enver Gortash, the people's man, the gate's protector.
Jerez's caress isn't just wetting your whistle. Well, we should hit Rivington next. They might have something we've forgotten.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I sense some hesitation.
Why is everyone acting so normal? The Absolute armies are coming. We need to stock up.
If you're here to shop, just buy what's needed, all right? Some people are panic buying. Let's not add to the problem.
You're in safe hands.
Loaves, butter, oh, honey. We should stock up.
I'm not doing anything. I mean, good day to you.
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Jerez's caress? I only deal with referrals.
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure.
Almost painfully so. My body burned like the noonday sun.
Andy for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry. Other person with you. They enjoyed it.
Darnish,
Up there. Danthelon's dancing axe. The Harper's Safe House Jahira mentioned.
It depends on the person.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
I'd recommend 2 doses.
2? Seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? Will her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy?
Shh. Come on, then. How else was I supposed to see them?
I'd love to chat, but I've got a suit to find. Who knew buying something so simple would take the bones of a day?
You have got to check out Danthelon's dancing axe. Their leatherwork is amazing.
Let's go to Calm's Guards.
No,
she has the
he merely
most
offered patronage.
fabulous
The
scent.
Gondians
It's perfect
built
for
the steel
chefs.
watch.
Excuse me? We're discussing steel watcher gyromatics. A topic beyond your understanding, I imagine.
My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
Are you a steel watcher fan too? If so, we meet here every day to discuss their mechanics.
Did you get to look at their gyromatics?
Need something? I've got the tools for any job. Any job. Whatever you're working on, hope that fixes it for you. All shapes, all sizes.
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian steel watch.
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe for all your downstairs. Danthelon's dancing axe. Upstairs, the velveteen elixir.
Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like he's up for it, but he's retired for a reason. Welcome to Danthelon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service? Harper's. I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it? I knew it. I knew she wasn't dead. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf flicker herself? She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise, which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust. Here's the key. The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it. Always.
You were calling out all the low parries at the end of round.
레이저
Let's see if that happens.
대시이지. 와 버스트 못 켰다. 역시 버스트 쓰레기 기술.
And the low blocks, how is he blocking?
부키토베 실패했어요. 야 이거 각이 앵글이.
Nice
와.
sidestep there from Daniel, realizing that Keisuke was going to press buttons there. And first round to Daniel.
세배망, 라이프, 랑추, 아슬란.
Needs to not step too much though. Keisuke is looking for that down forward too. Ooh, he
야,
almost got
좋아.
it, but beautiful punish there. He engaged.
교조? 아, 카자의 낭만을 버려야 합니다. 오늘 기원초 안 나가는 날이에요. 흑섬이 안 터져요. 와, 엇박자.
7 golden letters, perfect. We're all even now. 1 game apiece, 1 round apiece.
Keisuke, the final hope here. Let's see what he does.
아, 투봉 진짜 날카롭죠.
Does get the duck, but only a small punish.
Yeah, 1-1-2 punish there. Going for wavy, just trying to see what he's doing. Daniel Mado is
저
ducking
움직임
a lot.
따라가려고 하면 투봉 맞는 거지 이렇게.
Electric, gonna be big damage here.
Hey, okay, to the wall.
안 따라가자니 이지 걸리고 마음대로 하고 이렇게 요리해버리고 퀴즈야. 와, 대시 우토시.
Daniel Mado disrespecting.
후키토베.
Oh my God, here we go now. Keisuke on set point. Daniel, can you bring it back? The crowd is on the
뭐냐고.
Sorry, I don't know
왜
if Keisuke has
수수께끼를
way too much
풀려고
energy
하지?
right now. The crowd is helping
수수께끼를
him out here, but he is
박살냈어야지.
engaged. You gotta make it count.
Everything is against
와,
Daniel
케이스케
Mado. He's
진짜
down in
잘한다 지금.
rounds. The crowd is against him as well.
네, 여기서 스매시 맞으면 낭패. 이거 급했어요. 이것만큼은 내주면 안 됐는데. 다 내줘도 괜찮은데 저것만 안 내줬으면 할만한 거거든.
Final round. Here we go. It all comes down to this. Who's gonna take it?
Versus Japan here.
Oh.
Oh my God, the parry. This is so tense. One mistake here. One electric, and it's.
와, 태세 꾸준히 앉아주는 마도. 나 이제 나락되는 건 좀 두려운데요, 케이스케 입장에서. 이제 와서 여기서 총풍 누르기 어렵고. 일단 다 맞고. 아, 망했어요. 야, 마도. 유일한 일본 선수가 떨어집니다.
My God, you can see the emotion in his face there. Daniel Mado,
밥 먹어야지.
going against the crowd, against Keisuke, manages to stay composed there and moves on.
아, 진짜 아쉽겠다. 케이스케가 올라가길 바랬는데.
In this losers bracket of the global finals, man.
진을 이기지 못하는 카지야는 역시 버프해야 마땅하다.
농진 놈넘강.
Your father bless you. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. God's forbid we do any business today. I wouldn't keep your contact unless you're buying. Then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes dark.
Don't burn yourself.
What's next, I wonder?
Looking ahead.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
My faith protects me.
Let's go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's march.
A pleasure. Jakira needs more friends like you.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Raphael must be raging we didn't take his deal. Luckily, his desperation made him careless. Did you hear what he said? The hammer's in his house of hope. If we wanted, we could steal it right out from under his nose. Granted, it wouldn't be easy. Devils guard their treasure by especially lethal means. Maybe not. I wouldn't exactly relish heading into a devil's lair looking for it. But if you think it'll help us stop the Netherbrain, I'll do anything. We would need to find a diabolist. One worth their salt should be able to get us into that devil's lair. One last trip to Avernus. At least it'd be for a good reason, right?
Limited edition adventuring starter packs. Every weapon, scroll, and elixir is crafted to the highest adventuring standards, and that's a Danthelon guarantee.
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
Should mind my step. I'll give it a shot.
You are not Jahira. I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Salona's tears as some kind of code.
정말 바보였나 봐. 단 한 번도 난 그녀를 떠나보낸 적 없어.
Stare at me. Study me. This Harper's face bores me. Perhaps I'll steal yours next.
Let's finish this.
Defender of the people.
Count on me.
No holding back. Finding my way.
Moving.
Go time. Ooh, fun.
Orange doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Thank you! A Harper code. Meant to be used for doppelgangers, imposters, things like them. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent. Oh, thank the gods. You're the first friendly face I've seen in days. Old Danthelon included. The others... they're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
Rashomar, a native of Rashomon, the far eastern land known for its wild inhabitants and the witches who rule them.
The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashimar, they do not want him found.
The Harpers have been compromised. A balancing power now unbalanced. Jaheira's support has been invaluable. We should return it in kind.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now.
Shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad always admired their mission. Said they gave up their entire lives so we could live safely and asked for nothing in return. We'll rout them, right? For the city and for Dad.
What's in here? On my way. Something good here, I hope. I need a moment for the two of us.
What, by the Morden Summits Curlies, went on down there? Of course they bloody did. Oh, clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by. I've had enough dealings with Harpers to know I don't want the answers. Go on now.
Imagine seeing your watch power up for the first time.
You told me the armor was a...
Downstairs, Danthelon's dancing axe. Upstairs, the Velveteen Elixir. The Velveteen Elixir.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finest. Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no? Aren't they just? You clearly have excellent taste. What can I do for you, sir? I must say I'm rather proud of it. The wood panelling cost a fortune, but it's so worth it for the luxe atmosphere it provides. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm? Be sure to savor each purchase.
Where am I needed? Time for a chat.
Stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate. There's no accounting for taste. You may find my selection somewhat misaligned with your particular preferences. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm? Be sure. Hello again, sir. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm? Be sure. Hello again, sir. Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm?
No time to rest. Here goes nothing.
Dinner with my parents, remember?
If not over, then through. Bet I can crack that open. More for me.
Watcher sent him flying.
What does it feel like? Did you see how far that watcher threw me? Leather armor is a container.
Sizes! Prices!
How much was I supposed to see the rockets? You have to meet the guardian who invented the steel watch.
Steel watchers in operation during the coronation of Lord Gortash. Please refrain from criminal activity and be courteous to the Flaming Fists.
Which makes him the inventor.
Calms Garms.
Put him up! Put him up! Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! Your fist, silly. I'm trying something out. My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Whew! I was hoping you'd say that. To tell you the truth, I don't actually like hurting people very much, or getting hurt. It's a good job I ran into you. Roar! 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 Are you scared? Did you wet your pants? Did you? Did you? Yes! Nobber has found his calling! Maybe not.
don't think that'll work.
Enjoy our new collection of luxury sleepwear, Neverwinter nighties.
Something's on my mind.
Ahoy, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for? Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit. Remember, Calm's Gums, here for all your fashion needs. Oof, no. I don't think that'll work, actually.
Believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
How else was I supposed to figure out?
Note to self, restock 10 towns taffeta and find an additional leather supplier. Incoming war equals increased Flaming Fist orders.
On the Gondians and
Mulworm Sendle, Icewind Dale Strandling, and Horde Scarab dye now on sale.
Armor to meet my mother and father.
I'd give up a kidney for a tour of the Steelwatch Foundry. As if any of us would be so good. Imagine.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
Not close to Duke Older Ravengard's own son, surely.
You having a laugh, devil boy? I know Ravengard, and last I knew, his spawn wasn't sporting those horns. The joke's on you. No entry. That's the end of it. Well, B. You don't look the posh sort. Last door on the right. Go on. Make merry. Lower the gates! Special permission!
You're good to go.
Keep it moving.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling. The Steelwatch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the Edict of Bane. See you around, soldier.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Balduran? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1, create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2, shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3, bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
I'd focus on my own job. Leave Steel Watchers to theirs.
Mistake. Leah drunk.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist.